Right, so today we are going to start building over that way, but before I can do anything I need to gather some resources. Now if anyone's seen the first part of the series I had to abandon, I had built a house, a first structure, and I liked it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that over there somewhere. We'll figure out a place later. But what I did do with that one is I inlaid the walls with white snow because that's all I had at the time. But I've found a mesa, so I would prefer to collect some coloured blocks and yeah, build with coloured blocks, which is actually what I wanted to do last time. So what we need to do first of all is grab these because I have been busy. Get shot of these. Inventory's always full. Rubbish. Come on. Right. Okay. Right. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Lapis, please. Thank you. I'll tell you what we do need over here. This. Oh, come here. We need this. Let's pop that there. Right. So, to go on an adventure, I really need to gear up. And I've needed to do this for a while. I think I'm also going to need... Yep, I'm going to need a spoon. Because we're going to be mining a lot of sand. We may as well get some red sand while we're there. Right. Okay, what do we need? We need one of them. We need one of them. And should we just do an axe as well, seeing as we've lost? We have had decent axes and shovels, but unbreaking. Do we take the risk? Blast protection, that'll do. Protection 3, that'll do. Prefer unbreaking though. Unbreaking. That's all blast protection today. Let's see what we've got on a sword. Knockback, nah. Protection. Right, well, not the best enchantments, but efficiency. Yes, that's a good one. Let's see. Fortune. Tell you what, let's go and sleep. See if we can get something better. Yeah, hope everyone's doing okay today. Thanks for tuning back in. Not that you tune in really on a computer, but you know what I mean. Right, fortune. No, we don't want that. Unbreaking. What else do we get? Just unbreaking. That's the worst. Oh, fortune. Why do we need fortune 3? Okay, it's actually not too bad. Right. Do we try and do another sword? Or do we go and trade for some sharpness? I tell you what, I'll go and trade for some sharpness. And I think we're good to go. So what I'll do is I think I'm going to go... me and Nether don't really mix, as you already know. But it's either 600 blocks in the Nether or 5,000 blocks. whichever way it is. So I think I'm going to try the nether first. If I die, I'll just go across the overworld. Right, so I'm going to gear up, and I'll be right back when I've gathered some resources. Hello guys, and welcome back. Done a fair bit since the last time we spoke. Let me just sleep. As you might be able to see in front of us, we have a new little structure. I'll just show you the inside of here. We have our AFK fish farm, and if we look through there, we have a little chicken cooker as well. So when we're AFK here, our mobs, we're loading in all our mob farm, we're loading in our chicken cooker. We can just sit AFK, we're loading in, what else are we loading in? Let's see. Our iron farm, which is doing well. Yum yum. Right, so what we are going to do today, as I've already said, I have been to the mesa. I've gathered up resources. Where am I going? I've also been chopping some logs. So we've chopped wood. We now, I think we have pretty much all the resources to make some kind of epic build at the bottom of this. It might not be epic, it might just be simple, I don't know. We're just going to build. I do want to model it on the last house that we made. Just let me turn that volume down a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to model it on the last house that we made in the other world, and yeah, we'll see what we end up with. Right, so I just need to sort all this. A little bit of oak going in there. Get some acacia in there. Dark oak as well. There we go. And then I think we can put them there. Right, okay, so let's have a little look in these chests. Random stuff in here. I need to sort out all my chests really, because everything's got a bit random. Oh, I'd already started sorting. Anyway, right, so as you can see, we do have lots of hardened clay, all different kinds of colours, because I want the village we make down here. I'm thinking all this here, all this is going to be village, all round here, maybe into these mountains a little bit, into these hills, all village. And then this will be our base. This will be where we rule from, where we rule this land. So yeah, we're going to have structures coming up the sides, buildings all inside. But that we won't be starting just yet. That will I still need to figure out exactly what we're going to do. So to start with, what we'll do is start making it pretty down here. I suppose every world has to start with a first building, and this is our first proper building anyway. So let's just clear a bit of this away. Are we going to build it here? Are we going to go a little bit closer? I think we do it in this clearing here. I think that's going to be our best bet. We do have some pretty good tools now, so that's going to make clearing stuff like this a little bit easier. But I forget, you know when you start a new world, there's just so much that you want to do. There's so much you're excited to do. Like, I'm trying to mix it up a little bit with not just doing the same thing over and over again. So we've done a lot of farms, mob farm, we've got our chicken cooker, we've got our manual farms, you know, that's all great, we've done all that, and there's a lot more to do with our farms, but I'm thinking now we need to switch it up. We need to build, because although I like making farms, I really do, and I think it's a really important part of the game. The bit I really enjoy is creating structures, terraforming. These are the things I like to do. So hopefully you like what I actually do. And if you can give me any tips, any advice, that'd be great, because I haven't been playing this game for all that long. I've only been playing about a year and a half, so I'm sure there's more people out there, a lot more experienced, who know a lot more about the game, and who will be able to just tell me, oh, do you know what will look better there? You know, just use a different colour stair, or I don't know. You guys will be able to help me out though, I'm sure. But yeah, I think that should do us for now. If we need to clear any more, we will do. Plus, that gives us a little bit of dirt to be able to play with over here. We've got a nice big space. Yeah, that'll do us. Right, I'm just going to fill this little bit in here, so we've got a nice broad space to work with. Maybe chop these trees down. Just give us a minute, and I'll bring you back when I've done that. Right guys, here we are back. I know I was going to bring you back when I'd filled some of this ground in, and I did, but what happened was the whatever I did, it didn't record. So this is where we are at the moment. This is what I've got done so far. So the inside doesn't look very good, but our main concern at the moment is the outside, and this is our basic structure. So we've got our oak logs going across the top here. When the roof goes on, we'll figure out what will go in here, or when the second floor goes on. Right, okay. Let's just deal with this guy. Take that to the face, mate. Thank you. I don't know where he's come from. Right, okay, so this is our basic structure. We'll do a little bit more to it, but we've got our windows, we've got a few of our details in. Started building this little path. There's a little cave down here. Well, not a little cave, it's actually a big cave. But yeah, so I wanted to do a little path going down towards that. Let's just sleep a minute. Can't yet because it's still not nice. There we go. Yeah, so basically in between recording, it's been a day or so. So without doing too much to the house, because I wanted to do that on camera, I started building some custom trees. Now this isn't a custom tree yet, and this is partly a custom tree. So what I've been doing is I've been watching a new YouTuber to me. He's probably not a new YouTuber to everybody else, but he is to me. I'm late to all this Minecraft YouTube people, so yeah. But basically, I found BOO, and the guy is amazing. So he does this little trick. Do we have the stuff to do? Actually, we do. He does this little trick to make big trees, big oak trees, which is what I've done here. It's what I did there, and then he fills them out with leaves and, you know, just things dangling down wherever you want. If you've never watched him before, he is brilliant. He's so funny, and he knows how to make good. He knows how to build. So I would recommend going to watch him. But I'll show you this little trick. And again, you probably all know this anyway. So let's have a look. Where do we want to? We want this pool that I've made here to be quite dense with trees and overgrowth. I want it all to be overgrown. I built a little. This already had a bit of sand around it, but I thought it looked nice with the sand and then the dirt. So I put more sand around, decorated it with some cactus and some stick plants. I think it looks quite good. But again, we'll make this overgrown a little bit with something. We'll think of something. But I think the beach needs to see a little bit of light, so we might just put a few more acacia trees over here. But where could we have one here? How's about we build one up there? I reckon there. So basically you want to come 2 away from that. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put some torches down like that. Get these on your hotbar ready. Might need some more. Oh, there we go. Big tree. Now that looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. You see, that's how this one started out, and then I started filling it out with more leaves, and just shaped it a little bit more. And you can't really see it from here, but there's a little lookout up there. So if we go over here, I'll just show you what I've done up here. Got a little chest, our crafting station, and we've got a little lookout. We can see the desert one side, and then we can see over towards our farms and the big mountain. Now I think that's turned out quite nice. I've also put glowstone throughout, so we'll be able to it'll light up a little bit of a night. But I think this looks good. Got a little pathway leading down here. It's a jagged and not a very. It's not an easy pathway to get up, but I didn't want it to be. We'll put a bit of grass down here. Maybe continue our path. Something like that. And a bit more grass under there. Let's have that as a path. Okay, yeah, torch under there, that'll do us. Yeah, I like that. Let's make that a little bit taller. Shot of them. Yeah. So that looks nice. it's a little bit of interest. And then this over here, we've got our, obviously we'll make all this look nice. There you go, bit of tall, something like that. Yeah. Obviously this will be a work in progress for a while, but you see the idea. We're coming towards now, overgrown with trees, thick with foliage, nice little bit of interest just behind our home. So yeah, we'll have we got enough logs? No, let's go get some logs. We'll just connect these two trees. We'll see if we can make them look a bit more natural. Let's get some oak logs. Oak logs anywhere? Anywhere? There we go. Right. So let's do that. Right now, how do we want this? We want something like that. Maybe like that. Will that look good? See, and then you just add a little bit by little bit. You take a bit out here, add a bit there. See, that makes that trunk look a bit more natural. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. What an Aegis. Okay, let's get back up there again. Where were we? Can I get up this way? Right, okay. Now we've got a slightly thicker trunk. Let's shut it in. Slightly thicker. Still think we need to come down there. And one more there. And that one also. Maybe something like that. See, now we might be doing a little bit too much to this. See, this looks here. What about that? I think that might be a bit too much. But the good thing is, we can always take away. We can do something like that. Take them off. Yeah, and then get these in. Stop placing torches. Yeah, something like that. The leaves will start to bring it together. And then we want to come out from here. Maybe like that into the water. And then our tree's getting some nourishment. I think one under there as well. Yeah. And then some, sorry, I'm concentrating, so me, I've got to work on my commentary, because when I concentrate it's hard to speak. I think one under there. Now we'll go back and forwards, and we'll add to this as we go along. Yeah, that's the start anyway. That's the start of our of the tree. Well, I think that looks quite nice. I think we need to bulk this out a little bit with leaves. Tell you what we could do. Do you know what? The rest of this episode's just going to be me building trees, isn't it? I don't know how interesting that'll be, but I don't know. I really enjoy it. Yeah, what do you reckon? You need to let me know if these trees are looking good or not. I think that looks alright. I think that'll pass as a tree. Looks a little bit better than just one stalk going up. We'll see anyway, see what you guys think. Right, so what do I need now? Let's get rid of the rubbish. And let's see, yeah, we can get rid of them as well. Let's grab these and these. Yep. Okay, so bit of spruce action. We're going to need a lot of spruce. Right, so yeah, so I did explain all this in my video that never recorded properly. But we want depth in our build. We want variation, and we want it to look real. We don't want it to just look like blocks, because that would be boring. We've got no oak. Let's get some oak thingamajobbies. Oak planks anywhere? Nah, I'm gonna have to make some. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, let's do that there. Right, so, and oh, the other thing we need is this. Right, so we come along here. We've got, what have we got here? Okay, so we need to get rid of that. Make that one of them. Then just get a filler block up there. Is that right? No, that's not going to be right, is it? That'll be right. Yeah. And then these are going to follow on here. Something a little bit like that. Pop that there. Along here. Like that. Except I think that'll be one more house, because that's actually meant to be there. Okay, we'll get them later. Yeah, so that is our pattern. And then these two go in there like that. They go in there. Let's go make some stairs, some cobble stairs. Like that. Right, so we can put these in here. Were we keeping the stairs going all the way along? No, we weren't. Okay, so that's what's wrong here. Yeah, okay, I remember now. There and there. Yeah, that looks better. That little fella there, him there. Use something like that. Get rid of them. There, 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 there. Thank you very much. Then we'll have to really have a look at what this how this is made up here. So I've just gone square. Okay. This is more complicated than what you expect it to be. Let's do that. Make some stairs. Pop that there. Something like that. Right, okay. So we need another spruce. I think we need a couple more spaces on the hotbar. Because I run out of space all the time. Right, that's dark oak. 1, 2. Oh, I've got some. There we go. That's what's over here, isn't it? Yep. Right, so we then need let's just take that across there, and then it's going to follow on something like that. Do that. Is that how it is? Is that it? I should know really, shouldn't I, seeing as I'm the one who's building it. No, that doesn't go there. It goes there. And that lines up. But yeah, done them slightly wrong. And then that is just coming straight off with an extra one over. Something like that. Is that how it is? Right, so I need one there and one there. Yeah, that's working. So you can see it's starting to take shape a little bit. Now that one's right. Yeah, they were right. That one's not though. Them two need it. That way and that way. There we go. You're out there with one of you under there, one of you under there, you out there, you out there. Get shot of you. And again we go like that. That's it. And this one is just completely messed up. So there, there, shot of you, you, and you. Grab you two. There, there, happy days. That, after a sleep, that is our logs in place for the ground floor. And they will act as supports for the floor for our first floor here. Right, so let's see, what else do we need? We need oak stairs and we need spruce fencing. Have we got spruce fencing? Spruce fence, thank you very much. Right, so where haven't we got? We're good there, we're good there. Here. Okay, so we need fence, please. There, 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 and there. There, there. You there, and you there. Nice. And we'll do this again. There and there. Yeah. So there have been rumours that the 1.12 was supposed to be coming out. I'm sure I heard it was supposed to be yesterday, but I don't think it has. Mine hasn't said anything about it yet. Mine hasn't updated. So yeah, still waiting for concrete blocks. They'll be nice when we do finally get them. We've been waiting a while for this one. I don't know whether it's just me, but it feels like this one has taken ages to come out. It's probably because we've been watching other people use them on the internet for so long. Now I'm getting a little bit impatient because they're gonna add a bit more colour and a little bit more to everybody's builds, I think. So yeah, I think everyone just wants it to happen now. I know I do. Yeah, so but for the moment we've got our various colours from the Mesa, which, you know, is okay. We don't mind that. Let's get you up there and you there, there and there. And we're coming together. Yeah. Ages. Let's get there. What am I doing? You, and you. Beautiful. Right, well that is our ground floor done, and I think that looks quite good myself. But I would prefer your input. Let me know whether you like it or not. And what I'll do is I might actually do the same as what I did last time, even though last time was a mistake. I might build the front here because I'm going to have to mess around with a few designs, exactly what we're going to do for our first floor, because it's going to, I'm either going to build it up from here. I think that's what I'll do, is along, it might be along these logs, or it might be a block in front or a block behind, but that's why I've got to mess around with the design a little bit for the first floor. But I'll do that off camera. I'll do the front part here, so I'll do half of it, and then in the next episode we'll do the other half, and then we'll do the roof, and then that'll be our first structure done. Then we'll do a little bit of interior design. So if anybody's watched our the last house we built on the old world, there was a big fire pit in the middle that went up through a chimney through the ceiling, and there was stairs going up here, stairs up there, but I think I've made this one a little bit bigger, which is a good thing because it means we can fit more in. But anyway, I'll end the episode here, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.